Okay, fine. Today I'll show you how to install and set up LaTeX in your Windows system. How to install and set up the LaTeX in your Windows system, which may have any operating system. It can be 8, 9, 8, 10, or any other operating systems, which is Windows. Okay. So what are the different tools I'll be showing you? So first, let me install MikTeX. So I'll just directly go to the Windows and type MikTeX. So when you type MikTeX, it will take you to the download page, or you can directly click on the home page, and then you have a download. So when you click on this download button, so this is where you can observe. So whether you are trying Windows or Mac or Linux or any whichever. You just click on this download, right? So click on just download. So as soon as you click on the download, it will start downloading. So similarly, as I mentioned, so you'll have to download two files. One is a MikTeX and the one more is TextWorks. Latex or sorry, LaTeX in your Windows. Fine. So as I mentioned, this is the MikTeX. So let me also download TextWorks for you meantime. So I'll just Google and there I'll type TextWorks. MikTeX itself has a complete package related to the LaTeX, but what is our necessity of this TextWorks, which I'll be using in the sense it is a very simple IDE where which I'll be using. You can use it in the Windows or Mac or Linux. Also, you can use. I repeat, it is a very are instructions to create the document. Okay, so what are all the instructions you'll be writing in the to create the document? Those instructions you can easily create in this TextWorks, and which can produce you the very beautiful outputs. That or how you'll be using this TextWorks. Fine, I'll click on this TextWorks. So yeah, MikTeX is getting downloaded. Meantime, you can see here in the TextWorks as well. However, okay, so as I did only for Windows. Similarly, TextWorks also you can also think of downloading and using for Mac or GNU based Linux or any other platforms, right? It is not only restricted to Windows, which I may be showing only for Windows. So yeah, you can click on this get TextWorks for Windows. I'll just click on get TextWorks for Windows. So as soon as I click on get TextWorks for Windows, so you can observe both the files have been downloaded. One is MikTeX and one more is TextWorks. The one case you are going to observe here in the sense as my machine already is having that MikTeX and also TextWorks, so it may not make me to install again because I'll have to remove those files. But I am not going to do it because there are a lot of files which are conditions. Then click on next. This is where it will ask you whether you have to create only for me or whether you want to create for anybody. So if you say that if you click on only for me, so wherever the user folder, whatever I have, okay, if I click on if you click on this install for everybody, you can observe even though it is not a good decision, even though you can install, nothing to worry. If you can click next, okay, and go for next. So you can observe right now MikTeX will be installed in the program files directly, not in your user folder. Okay, it is not in the folder, it will be installed in your um, program files, right? You can select either. Okay, if I click on this and if I go next, so where it is showing that it is not empty because it's already having, right? As I mentioned already, this MikTeX is available in my mission. Having a content related to the MikTeX, how are you trying to create again? That's what the error it is saying you that. So it's okay. So as of now, I'll just give okay. So what you do it. So definitely, if you are installing for the first time, you will never get that error. Just click on next and finish. Okay. think of installation of Textworks also, just double click on it, just keep going next and finish. Very, very simple process. All right. So those are the two softwares, which is Mictex and also Textworks. Once after you are done with the installation, so how go here for creating any kind of sample LaTeX file. So when you say that sample LaTeX file, so I'll say that I'll type as LaTeX. Okay, you can observe the text was RP is being, you can observe. Do you, it is asking you that. So do you want to click on Textworks? So when I, as soon as I open that Textworks ID for me, so you can observe this is the Textworks ID for me. This is where I can start creating my own instructions for creating my own sample documents, right? But one thing for the instructions, you type it here, and whenever you want to create any document, what do? You select any source folder. What I'm talking about source folder in the sense, say for example, I'll go to, it can be anywhere. Okay, it can be anywhere. So in there I'll say that LaTeX examples, right? So like that, I'll just take it as LaTeX examples. So now you can observe inside the desktop. So I have created one folder which is a LaTeX examples. So this is where I will start saving. I'll just go with file, file save. It'll ask me the path. I'll just select the desktop inside that LaTeX examples. So you can observe the name of the file. It can be anything. I'll say the sample doc, right? So definitely just leave it like that itself. So a text file is being created, which is a name of, which is the sample doc inside this folder, right? You can observe this. Now let us start. Now I'll be showing you very, very simple case just to tell you that we are done. I'll create a simple document. Let me maximize this for you guys. So document, what kind of document I am going to create in a sense? As a defaultly, I'll be taking the very sample one, which is article. Like article is all about the paper, like when I'll be submitting for writer. Article is the a document class, right? Whenever you want to write a book, right? So in such case, you cannot make use of a article. So whenever I'll be writing a book or a textbook, it can be project reports. In such case, you have to write as book. Okay, now in the document. So here I'll start. Hello guys, this is a simple document. Fine. So I'll just, that's it. So whatever the document which I'm just showing you that, tell you, just to tell you that whether we are done with the setup of that LaTeX successfully or not. I'll just say run this. As soon as I run this, for your information, if at all there are any errors, it will throw you the errors. If there are no errors, then only the document. That is where I can conclude that. So setup of the LaTeX in my system is successful. So when I have installed the Mictex and Textworks. So now at the same time, you can also observe the folder where we created the sample doc. You can also observe the PDF file is created. You as a file, whatever you created. So if you want, I can open this sample doc. You can observe the sample document is create open, which is a PDF file, right? The output of this LaTeX, which is a PDF file, which is open. You can observe the content. So right. So from now onwards, you can start work of documents by using LaTeX. Fine. Thank you.